Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over the Uranium Daily Technical Analysis Update. Go over our update. I've got Thor's hammer. It's right behind me over here. I'm going to call it Thor's hammer, hopefully. Hopefully we can hammer through this downtrend with the momentum that was created today. Hopefully it continues tomorrow. We are still below some, the downtrend here in the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. So hopefully we can get some momentum and break through the downtrend here. Again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. But let's dive in here. I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to call this Thor's hammer. It's a big old candlestick reversal pattern. We came down and then we ended up today. The momentum's to the upside. It was a nice, sharp reversal candlestick today. It's a beautiful candlestick. This is on a weekly basis. The daily basis looks like this. We came down, reversed, and we came up. We are still under the downtrend line. We need to break through this downtrend line. We break through this, and it's MC hammer time, if you know what I'm saying. Because we got Thor's hammer. Hopefully we can break through this resistance with Thor's hammer. Uranium, this is an ETF. I drew in the pattern here where we could potentially draw down, and then hopefully we can make our way higher. We could. What I'm seeing here is we've got the downtrend. We broke up above the downtrend. We still had some sellers left. Whenever you see this double bottom type movement, sometimes the buyers can come in here and let her rip. And they came in today and, they let it rip a little bit. So it's good. Nice, good momentum to the upside. Hopefully we can continue that momentum to the upside. We are real close to this projected downward motion or move in Uranium. So we might be turning around here to see higher moves. So we squeezed up, we broke to the downside, we pulled back almost to the projected move here, and it's debatable how you draw this. And I bet you we are about to turn here at any second. We might still have a little bit more sideways motion before a launch higher, but we have a lot of buying pressure today. Looks fantastic. Bannerman, broken downtrend here. Here we came back and retested the downtrend a few times, and hopefully we can start moving on up. Little Govy, not little so more, not with a 21% update basically today. But whenever you see these motions down, you want to buy on these kind of reversal days. This is a reversal day. You buy into strength. You come on down, you buy into strength here, probably get in at 26, 27 cents, somewhere in that range, and just hold on. And what we're doing is we have a downward motion, and this thing's finding good support here and bouncing. Hopefully we move on higher here shortly. Looks good. Global Atomic. Again, downward motion, depending on how you draw this pattern and where you draw it, it could come up with multiple areas of a projected move. I don't like using these projected moves so much. What I see is downward momentum. We're starting to turn that downward momentum around. Nice big buying pressure today, and hopefully that momentum can continue into tomorrow. It finished quite strong today, so good move. And Thesis, another 20% day. Wow. We sold off here. We're coming back on up, and it's looking fantastic on the close. Very nice, strong move, and we're back in the pattern. Hopefully that can continue into tomorrow. Pierpoint, downtrend break. We're coming back. We've got good support down here. Even if I were to back out a little bit, you've got some support through here. It's up to you on what you want to do, but I mean, that looks good too. Deep Yellow, a company I like very much. John Borshoff, good management team. They've done this stuff. We're at support. Yeah, we dipped down a little bit, trying to get a little fancy down here. But again, hopefully this buying pressure can... I mean, it was a down day today, but the pressure coming back up, the momentum's coming back up. So hopefully we can head on higher here. Paladin Energy, we're up on this resistance line. It's a big old resistance line up here. When we break this resistance line, I'm going to call this Operation Freedom. What we're doing is we're freeing Paladin from the emotional and psychological stranglehold that people are putting on it from a technical chart basis. So if you guys want to be part of Operation Freedom Paladin or Operation Free Paladin, it's probably going to do a little bit of a U-shape, and then we're going to break to the upside. We could see some good moves with that break. Sky Harbor, big picture view here. We broke out. It was like, hey, we got too much selling pressure up here. Came back into the pattern. What I'm looking for is kind of a U-shaped pattern bottom where we turn this thing around. And what we're doing is we're coming down. We're going to do a little bit of jockeying back and forth. And hopefully we're basically relieving this momentum, squaring it up, and then going to turn higher. This is a bullish engulfing pattern here. It's a hammer pattern as well. A little hammer yesterday and a hammer today. I think we're finding support here. I like it. I think we're about to turn and move to the upside. Next gen energy, again, you can see this thing kind of slow down its movement. We got a nice big bullish engulfing pattern today. I think we're going to turn this around and move on up. It looks quite good. Canalaska, another bullish engulfing. What a bullish engulfing is a reversal candlestick pattern. It's where the opening price and the closing price engulfs the day before it. It is lower than this day, the closing and opening price, and higher than the opening closing price of the day before it. This is usually a reversal candlestick that means we're going to move on up. So this is what I look for. This is exactly the candlesticks I look for, and this is where I would be adding into the companies. Base load, I had a nice little drawing here. It's basically following the pattern to the T. Hammer pattern, reversal candlestick. It came back a little bit. Another hammer pattern, reversal candlestick, and we're probably going to head on higher here at any point for base load. Fission 3.0, hammer candlestick. Looks like the buyers are stepping in. It's not allowing this downtrend. The hammer ended here. That's kind of where I drew in my guess of a pattern where we would come downward, sideways, and then eventually upward. And we could jump higher from here even and kind of just finish this move off. But it's looking good. Fission's looking good. Nice big kind of a hammer pattern or cross. Hopefully we can keep the momentum to the upside. Nice good 8% up day to day. Camco's looking good. Nice big up buying pressure. We break this downtrend line here, and I think we're going to see greener pastures ahead of us. Hammer candlestick came up and over. 2 big up days, 1, 2, 3, 4 down days within it. We've got a nice big bullish engulfing here. I think we're going to head higher here, and it ended quite strong. Kazetum Prom still trying to reverse its momentum. I think we're going to see some sideways motion before moving up. A lot of downside momentum here to work off. Peninsula Energy, hammer patterns starting to develop. Big buying pressure under 14.5 cents or so. And it looks like it comes down, bounces, bounces, bounces. It looks like we're bouncing sideways to move on up eventually. Boss Energy, hammer pattern. It's hammer time. Looks like we're coming down. We can see the contraction in the candlesticks. When I mean by contraction, you can kind of see this contracting up like that. We have a hammer pattern right here. Is a reversal candlestick. I think this is eventually going to turn itself upward right here, right now. I like it right here for Boss Energy. Lotus Resources, again, hammer candlestick pattern. Good buying pressure. It ended quite strong. Let's hope the momentum can continue. We've got the downtrend line kind of coming through here. Looks like we were bouncing off support, and hopefully we can get that support and moving on up. Uroy, Meroy, Uroy. This one looks good. It looks good. We got the downtrend line coming through. We bounced here, came up, bounced again. Nice big hammer, bullish engulfing type pattern. Hopefully the momentum, it ended strong today. Hopefully we can continue that strength into the future. Encore Energy, big ol' bullish engulfing pattern. This is looking very positive, guys. I really like the setup here. I would have bought in today if I had seen this. I don't have any money though to be using for this at the moment. Downtrend line, it came up 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks back on 3 candlesticks up. That means that it's slated to be changing to the upside. Big bullish engulfing pattern today. Hopefully it can continue tomorrow. If not, we want to see a small down day, like a bloody nose is what I call it, on a big tall candlestick. Again, we're seeing this across the board. Bullish hammer pattern. So that's looking good. URG, bullish hammer pattern. We've broken the downtrend. It's came back to do a second move. I'm getting much more bullish on this, on the sector. Looks good. Uranium Energy Corp, downtrend line. We had good buyers down here. We came up, we pulled back. People were getting real negative, and then the buyers stepped in and pushed this higher. It ended strong. Good momentum to the upside. Let's hope it can move. LEU, coming on down. We're coming in. Let's see what this thing does. This still has a lot of downward momentum in this day here. So I'm just being patient, seeing what this happens. LTBR, it hit our target down here at $6 and something cents. If you guys like the volatility here, which maybe you do, maybe you don't, I would be another buyer here at this point of LTBR if you like this company. I don't know much about the company. I mean, it's a good company. I'm not saying that I don't have the full background on it, but from a charting perspective, this thing from a long-term perspective looks absolutely fantastic for the actual charting of it, because we broke to the upside, we did a retest move, and charting wise, this looks fantastic right here, right now. ISO Energy, 13.6% up day, big old bullish engulfing of all these days before it. It's engulfing all of the opening and closing prices. This could be, I even drew it in here. The move down, the move back up. It's moving sideways. I drew this pattern in here, just guessing kind of what the pattern might look like, and maybe we can pop on higher here. Appy Energy, yeah, we're putting in kind of a hammer pattern. Hopefully we can get some momentum to the upside out of here. I know it was a down day today. DNN, another hammer pattern, kind of a double bottom coming up, double bottom. Hopefully we can move on up. It looks really good. I like these patterns, guys. Nice, good buying pressure today. This is an up day today. Looks like it's coming back into the resistance line or support line. So that one's looking good for blue sky uranium. It's getting a nice, good bullish piercing pattern on a weekly candlestick basis. Hopefully we can end strong and get back up into the pattern. Here's Forum Energy Metals. We're right at support here. It's holding on. Doesn't look too bad. And then we've got Laramide. Let me zoom in here. Laramide's putting in a bullish engulfing pattern. Kind of weird how this sold off right here. We had a bullish piercing, bullish engulfing. I thought, hey, we're heading higher here. This looks good. And then we sold off. Now we've got another bullish engulfing pattern. It's engulfing the day before it. Hopefully we can get a nice, good turn here and move on up. Downward, sideways, and then up is usually what I look for. So, Thor's hammer, is it going to be strong enough to break through that downtrend line on the Sprott Uranium Trust? Don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's strong enough. If we break through it, I think we're going up. It looks very good in terms of the buying pressure today. We ended strong. Momentum's going up. Lots of good patterns, bullish engulfings, bullish hammer patterns, reversal patterns in terms of candlesticks. Is this the necessary bottom? No one's going to know that. But I can tell you this. Looks a lot better than it was. And we're putting in reversal candlestick patterns. This is where I would be buying and sprinkling in a little bit. That's what I do, is I sprinkle in on this strength. Hopefully the momentum can carry us forward. And this is hopefully a bottom in process. It may not, though. You never know. But we're seeing across a lot of commodities, it's looking a lot better. I'm just hedging my bet, but it looks good. I would be a sprinkler here. If I had the money, I would be buying in assets. You know, if you guys like the analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.